story. Dion made 5,000 in February, his first 2 weeks. We'll hear him on the conference. We'll get him on the call next Monday night. But folks, he did that in the middle of February, starting brand new, and in 2 weeks was able to get his team builder bonus and fast start money there. Congratulations to Dion. Let's go to a busy mother of 6, folks, Bridget, and up in Fort McMurray, Canada. And Bridget, did you make it on?
Hi, Jim. It's me. I'm here.
Hey, Bridget. I love that picture of you. You got your shades up there because I bet being a mom of 6 and as busy as the business is going, looks like you're always in a hurry.
Yeah, always in a hurry to get to my next appointment, but it's great. I love it.
Bridget, now you share with the folks when you got started because you are like setting a record. You made over $10,000 in your first, full 2 weeks there in February. What you started like in the beginning of the middle of the month or something like that?
Yeah, I was introduced to the product on, I think it was February 3rd. And like I said before, I didn't want no part of the business. I just wanted the product for myself and for my dad because he's diabetic. And after 5 days of talking to my dad on day 7, when he said, Bridge, he said, I can't believe my results. And I'm like, what? He says, and he's like, I am feeling so great. My blood sugars have not been above 5. He's like, that's never happened for me. And then I had irritable bowels, which has completely changed my life in that direction. So for me, it's been wonderful. The product is incredible. And everybody so far that's taken it here in Fort McMurray is loving me for it.
So I think so. In like a little about like 2.5 weeks, you started just last month, and in how many managers did you personally enroll?
I think I have 14 now.
14, and just so for the folks, when you personally enroll a manager, folks, ladies and gentlemen, you make 30% of 1,000 points, so that's $300 times the 14 managers. And then in a little over 2 weeks, what was your organizational volume for that 2-week period?
20,057, I believe.
So 20,000 and her whole team volume there in 2 weeks, starting from scratch in the middle of February. That gives her several team builder bonuses, folks. So in a couple of weeks, Bridget, congratulations, over $10,000 and your month, and you're off to a flying start in the first week here in March.
I know. I think I'm over 10 already, and it's only day, March 8th? I can't keep up to the dates either.
I think March 7th, but you're already like halfway to what you already did you did 20,000 in 2 weeks in your first month. So wow. And what are you doing right now, by the way?
I'm actually at a whole meeting right now with a lady named Jackie, and she's interested in starting. So I'm anxious to get her going too.
So here you are. You're doing a home meeting right now, doing a live presentation as we speak. And then you got your laptop, so you jumped on the webinar so you could share your story. You definitely are a multitasker. Way to go.
Yeah, and I just wanted to mention as well, pggnews.com is a fabulous website, Jim. Thank you very much because it answers all the questions. It's short, it's sweet, and takes care of everything in one little package.
But Bridget, last question before you go. You've sampled people. How does the samples work? And, why don't you share with the folks for a minute, what do you really say? I mean, you must really feel passionate. I mean, I know your belief. What do you say, and how do you do this? This is unbelievable.
I don't know. But, I just find the product speaks for itself. Like I said, I've got quite a few people on my team now, coverage from all walks of life, all kinds of health issues, and everyone is getting results. I am just absolutely ecstatic with everything that's happening, and everyone's getting results. So you know what? The product, you don't have to sell it. You just have to provide it to people, and they want it because the results are there. So, it's fabulous.
And you just believe everyone should be a manager because they need the product, they can get the samples, you've sampled people and gotten managers, and that's how you get started?
Yeah, well, I find if a couple wants to do it, it's just easier to allow them to give them that choice of having the product in the house, which would give them 19 boxes, because I have a feeling that after day number 7, they're going to be telling their family members, you're going to say, well, can I try a box? Can I try a box? So before you know it, your 19 boxes are gone real fast.
Bridget, unbelievable. So we don't like to give you too much training because we don't want to slow you down. We like to just keep doing what you're doing, okay?
Absolutely. Like I said, for me, this wasn't about making money, but, hey, if you guys are going to pay me for doing this, I'll take it.
And you know, in that 2-week period, because in your first month, Unicity with the Reward Trip program gives you double points, so you did over 20,000 in 2 weeks, and so you qualified for the Cancun trip in June for 2 people, airfare and the whole trip down there at the Cancun Palace.
It's exciting, but it's going to be tough to get away because it's the first race for motocross race with provincial for my kids, so I don't know what's going to happen now. I just got the schedule yesterday.
Bridget, keep doing what you're doing, okay?
All right. Thanks, Jim. You have a great night.
All right. Thank you. What a success story. Again, congratulations to Bridget Denevi there, folks. What a story there. Inspiring. Mother of 6, and she just moves fast. She believes, folks. It's all about belief. It's all attitude. Believes in the product and the results. Way to go, Bridget. And
Thanks
now,
so
folks, we're going to go to Fort McMurray. Did Rob Whitney make it there?
I'm here, Jim.
Rob, look at the screen there. It says $18,000 in your first full month. That's February, including team builder bonuses, fast start. You're qualified for Cancun for 2. And Rob, how much volume did you do last month in February?
Well, last month was really good. We did 40. We cleared 40. I thought it was higher because there was a computer bumped me up or something. But yeah, over 40 is definitely a good month. Previous month we did 3,750. So
I love Rob, folks. He always thinks he should be doing more, and he did 3,000. He got started in the last part of January. So February was his first full month, folks, and did a little over 40,000 in organizational volume. And so when you count the Fast Start bonuses and the Team Builder bonuses, folks, a little over $18,000 for your first full month, Rob. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. It's really good to build your own story because I find that just telling people about it and your experience with the bonuses and everything, it just makes them that much more excited to try and get in themselves.
Rob, you sent me a text. You sold some BioSlice Slim over the weekend. How many boxes did you sell?
Yeah, we went to Medicine Hat. We pushed 50 boxes out the door. So we had a good 3 days. It's kind of like we're opening up a new vein in an untapped area. So nobody heard about it, but now everybody in Medicine Hat knows about it.
50 boxes just over the weekend, and you're off to a flying start in the first 7 days here, Rob. You're more than halfway is what you did last month, and last month you did over 40,000.
Yeah, we're all 25,000, pretty much half a Sapphire qualification. So we've got. It's funny when you start going. We met people at the trade show that one lady she had a health condition, and we basically swung a deal for her, and because we were so nice to her, she booked us in Medicine Hat. 3 weeks from now, she paid for the whole thing, and it's already been booked. So.
Well, Rob, in February, your 40,000 in team volume was no trade shows. That's just word of mouth, sending people to the videos and the site. Then you did your first trade show over the weekend, sold 50 boxes, and the thing about you, Rob, you're going for it. You're doing everything. Like you're doing all the ways and means. I mean, you are moving fast.
Well, with this sort of organization, this sort of team, and this sort of system, I have to give credit to a particular person this weekend for sure is Mr. Dion Hicks, because his energy is even about 10 times of me. So if this guy is just he's got so many ideas. His head is starting to hurt, he says. So it's really exciting just being around Dion. And if anyone ever gets a chance to ask him some questions, pick his brain, he's just an amazing individual, and I'm just really fortunate for him to be on the team, because his energy is just off the charts.
Rob, now when you get somebody started, you guys are really just showing like the manager pack, because share with the folks what you say, because obviously you guys sell it so fast. You sell the product, you believe in the product, you believe in the results, the samples and everything. That's basically how you're starting people, right, with the manager pack, right?
Yeah, I'm really so confident seeing the results in my life and everyone else's that I even tell people, I say, look, if you don't see something that's really positively impacting your life, or someone that you know, I could use your inventory, so I could buy the boxes off you. So things like that, and I also say, it's worked for me. So I just let them know that our methods are really altruistic, in the sense that we really want to help people, and we're going to do anything we can to do that. So you can't really stop that, because it's when you're on that type of mission, it's just gonna infiltrate and spread out, and people understand that, and when they see that you really want to make a difference in people's lives, and that your goal is really to help people and be successful, they just want to jump on the excitement. They just want to get on that train. So it's really easy.
Rob, it's your belief. That's what I was telling folks. They said, gosh, how are those guys doing? I go, they just believe. I mean, their attitudes, that you guys are talking to everybody. I mean, you can't wait to talk to people. Bridget's doing a meeting right now. You sold 50 boxes over the weekend, you and Dion, and you're already at, and I like your comment when you said for the first 7 days here in March, you're at 25,000, and you said that's half the Sapphire. You already have your sights set on being Sapphire, which is 50,000 in volume. Yeah,
it's when you have something like PGD News. We were telling everybody. We had a 42-inch TV that was donated to us, and things just kind of fell into place. And what you say is you control the pre and the post, and the event looks after itself. And we really saw that for ourselves. People were donating and giving us free stuff. And when we show people the website, we were playing the DVD. It was so simple. People were going to the website. We had one girl. She must have been only 21, type 2 diabetes, and she was walking right by the stand. I said, if you have any diabetics in your family, we could probably help them. And she stopped dead in her tracks, and her eyes went big, and she says, yeah, I want to get off my insulin. Can you please tell me how to do this? Or I wanted to reduce my medication. So just the look in her face, wide eyes, and it was almost as if I was giving her, something that like the best news of her life. It was like a Christmas present. So to see that kind of reaction in people's faces is, well, it's hard to describe. It's just a real kind of a visceral kind of thing, and it's just I'm really happy to be a part of that momentum.
Rob, last question here. I mean, I got to meet you when I was up there in Edmonton. Now, do you have a big fancy car or a lot of money? I mean, people might be thinking, do you have lots of money and a big car? What's your current situation? I never did find out. No, I have big dreams, but right now it's not a situation where I'm driving around in in a Rolls Royce. I think I'm driving a '98 Cavalier. It's two colors. It's blue and rust. So you got kind of an older car,
yeah.
And you don't have a lot of money. You just got this burning desire. But you know what? You got 18,000 coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the future looks even better for this to not just help the world, but to be successful and to put myself in a better situation. Because I really would like to stop driving a '98 Cavalier. Personally, that's just me.
You got some money coming, Rob. Fantastic! Congratulations, my friend. Keep up the good work.
Okay.
The regional vice president of Unicity, Jeff Henniker, told me to tell all you Canadians he's going to come and do 2 meetings. He's going to do the St. Albert and then 5 hours up to Fort McMurray for you guys in the first week of April. He's going through Canada from Vancouver to St. Albert to Fort McMurray for you guys. So Unicity Corporate VP Jeff Henniger, first week in April. You guys deserve it. Congratulations again, Rob.
Well, thanks, Jim, for everything that you've done as well. It's really easy to do.
Oh, you bet. Thanks, Robbie.
Thanks, Jim. See ya.